All right, y'all, it's the Grind Infotainment. I am your host, Suge Diddy, quadruple OG of the city. In the house with me, I got Big Cass. What's going on with you, boss?
What's going on, Suge, man?
Boy, you been moving.
Been trying, man. Try to stay, hustler, stay motivated, stay out here, keep my face out here, and keep the content coming.
Most definitely.
Just like you, though, brother, moving.
Hey, man, I'm trying. So, before you started doing your videography work and content, you was a rapper.
Yeah.
All right, so what made the transition?
Well, it ain't really a transition. Everything I'm doing, I've been fucking with. Even like cats know, like I was experimenting with videos, making videos 10, 15 years ago. Shooting stuff for like the people I was around, like Rain, Trap, and everybody.
Right.
And really even before then, going back like 20 years ago to my first album, I had put together like a little DVD and I was experimenting with videos then because back then it was like a guy named Larry Pickett. He had a show called LP17 out of Raleigh.
Mm-hmm.
And it was some other people that I knew. I actually had met when I was in college called Spot Television out of Greensboro. And both of them were basically doing the same thing I'm doing, like running around covering like local hip hop, covering artists. And I seen that one time I did the Larry Pickett show, which was on a Raleigh WRA on whatever the Raleigh station is, and then I did a song called "Sexy Ways," and it was crazy to me. Like what I'm saying, these niggas had like back then they had like the little Sony Handycam. Yeah. It was crazy to me to see like 3 or 4 days later what we had did and what they call Sonny's Menswear downtown. 3 or 4 days later, that shit was like a lit video. So, like I said, I've always experimented with videos, and you see I'm rapping now. I was shooting a music video out here now. I'm just putting it all together full cypher, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
I spent a lot of time, in the years time goes on, and you be like, yo, damn, I've been rapping, like, let's, try to do some other shit, do the career. I did all that, but, man, I love hip-hop. I love music, so I'm full-time on that, man. That's what you see is the reemergence of that, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. So now, you just dropped a new single. Mm-hmm. So before we get into that, tell the people where to find you.
Well, they can find me on every platform. They can find me at The Real Big Cass on every platform. But also I have my YouTube channel, which is Big Cass 910 TV. So you can find that on YouTube /Big Cass 910. And also we promote the YouTube on Big Cass 910. So either Big Cass 910 or The Real Big Cass. You can find me anywhere.
Most definitely.
But definitely, like I said, I got the song I was just shooting the video for, and that I'm actually gonna perform out here at this event. Okay. Is a song called it's called Trill. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I'm about to put together like an album, and the album is gonna be called it's gonna be kind of like an extension of back when RZA did the Bobby Digital and Stereo. Okay. This one is called like Cass Digital and Dolby Atmos, and it's like an extension of that, and it's just showing like how I'm just taking it back with the beats, getting hard back on the beats, chopping up the samples, digging for the samples and really just dropping raw raps on them. And that's it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep releasing content. As soon as I get done releasing this album and doing the video sped, I'm coming right back. I'm going to keep this nonstop until, with everything we doing, even with the Big Cass 910 TV, just keep releasing content, keep dropping it nonstop until it hits, yo.
Yeah, because I've been watching. Yeah. Like, trust me, I've been watching, you know what I'm saying, with the Dirty Clean interview segments and whatnot. And
shout out to Dirty Clean. Yeah.
Keeping in the bando and everything. Like, so how easy or difficult do you feel it is networking with some of these newer artists with the type of music coming from where you come from in hip hop?
It ain't hard. I mean, I'm very much an introvert. I be on my dolo shit, but I just try to get out here and show my face. And like I said, the music industry is about relationships. Right. So I just try to start from the ground up. Like even like the people you were naming, like Dirty Clean. Like I met them through Cakes, who's my man, Young Cakes. Yeah. Keeping it a bando, Lizzie Yayo. I'm doing a lot for her, helping her out with her brand, and she helped introduce me to a lot of the younger cats because that's one of the things I realized when I got back to Fayetteville. I seen what like her and Mozzie was doing, like with the podcast and everything, and they was already tapped in with everybody that's kind of moving. So I kind of, linked with them and just try to build rapport with everybody I was running around with doing, rocking with them. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Lizzie Yayo,
Shout out to Lizzie and Mozzie. So now, coming from the era of hip hop that you're coming from, how do you avoid falling into the new trend
I mean, I'm down to experiment. To be honest, I mean, above anything, I do everything. I DJ, you see, I make videos, but the main thing I do is I'm a producer. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a beat maker from the gate, but even more so now, a producer. You know what I'm saying? If people want to get in the studio and do rock and roll music, I'm gonna get in there and lay it down with them. But you can tap in and hear some songs that I've been working on with people like Mozzie and Lizzie and them. It's like, I do that. I can do that kind of music too. But as far as the projects that I'm putting out, man, I'm gonna focus on the essence, man, raw beats and raw raps. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. So, what is some of the things that turn you off about creating content?
Can't do it alone, and my mind is very fast paced. The way I want to release stuff is very fast paced, and people ain't really as fast as I am, and I be wanting to help, but people don't move as fast as I can. So it kind of get frustrating because, with that being said, like I said, when it's like that, I'm kind of never like, well, damn, just let me do it myself and be better. And you know what I'm saying? I try to stay out of that because I can get trapped up in that too. Like, just let me do everything myself. You need input from other people,
right?
So you know what I'm saying? But it's a catch-22 because it's hard to work with other people.
Yeah.
But you get a lot of creativity from that too and get a lot done. So that's probably the only thing. Just working with other people and like trying to balance and learn how to do that. You know what I'm saying?
So now, what new projects you got coming out? Like, just strictly like stuff that you want to do. Like, is hip hop like your main focus, or are there other avenues that you're venturing into?
Well, like I said, hip hop is everything to me. But like I said, as far as the projects I'm working on, the main project that I'm working on is my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel, that's like my baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always tell people I want it to be kind of like, what Say Cheese was for Dallas, how he came and put the whole Dallas on there and built up the whole Dallas through like YouTube and the internet, and people were able to discover people like Yellow BZ, Mo 3, people that they liked, and they went to go find them on their own Spotify from that point. So I want my channel to kind of be like a funnel for that. Okay. So that's the main thing I'm working on. But like I said, as far as everything else, all this other stuff is intertwined through that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to help people. People want videos done. If people want photo shoots done. If people just want consultation, because I know a lot of shit, I'm here to help people, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I'm full time in this. I'm all the way in it. But as far as rap, like I said, I'm working on an album now called Cash Digital and Adobe Atmos. And like I said, that'll be out soon, and it's gonna be fly. You're gonna like it. I'm gonna send it to you when I get it done. You're gonna feel it. You're gonna see the vision and everything.
Definitely do that, because like, I don't know how old you are, but I'm pretty
39.
Sure. Okay, so I'm 44. Mm-hmm. So we come from around the same era. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, what's your feelings on the way that hip hop itself has transitioned over the years?
I mean, it's always changed. I mean, niggas be complaining, but I remember back when I was knee deep in the game, like in the MySpace era, that's when niggas was complaining about what Soulja Boy was doing. Yeah. But before then, niggas from the actual era like that I was looking up to, they was complaining about what, Run DMC, they was complaining about what the Wu and niggas like Nas and them was doing. So it's constantly like that. But I look at people like LL Cool J, people that learn to reinvent themselves, people that learn to change with the times. And also, the good thing about right now is you see people from our era like The Lox and people like that. Yeah. And even not even people from our era, but even like newer people. Like, I listen to a lot of newer people that do. The thing right now is you can build your own catalog. Right. You don't need a record label. I mean, you see what I do. I'm literally running around. I can make my own beat, record my own song, do my own album cover, put it out. So it's like, it's no gatekeepers, and it's really a beautiful thing because you can focus on whatever you want to do and build that catalog. Right. So that's what I'm about to really start doing musically, to start really building my catalog, and you're going to love the sound of it. It's that essence flavor, you know what I'm saying? Straight rawness all the time. And we repping Fayetteville and everything we do. We repping Fayetteville to the fullest. You know what I'm saying? Visually and on audio. Now, are you planning on going out on the road or going to some of the other areas? 100%, 1,000%. You know what I'm saying? 1,000%. That's got to, man. You got to. I'm trying to get everywhere, man, and you gonna see. But I'm gonna tell the camera right now, if you feeling what I'm doing, I mean, give me a holler. You know what I'm saying? I come to Puerto Rico you know, wherever it's going down and you want to see me perform, I'll be there. If it's some videography work, if you're doing something, man, you need some work and it's down in Miami, call me. I'm one call away, man. One Instagram hit away. But yeah, you got to do that. Like I said, we represent Vietnam to the fullest, but we want to introduce Vietnam to the world. We want the world to see Vietnam, so we're gonna have to go out and network. You know what I'm saying?
And like because when I go, because I'm not from Fayetteville.
Yeah, where you originally from? Georgia.
You know what I'm saying? And so like every time I'm going back home, like I'm playing music from the Ville.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like people checking for it, they feeling for it, so it's kind of opened up another market. Like Woo Baby, he's from close to my way. You know what I'm saying? He lives down in my city and everything. So it's like for him to come up here, it's like we're crossing tracks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and whatnot. So like I definitely feel that it's important to span out and hit as many different markets as possible. But like I like what you did with the Block Burner video.
Shout out to Block Burner, yo.
Yeah.
We did the second one too. I like the second one too.
Yeah. That was dope. Yeah. And I like how you took the feedback that some people would have took negatively, but you was like, okay, hold on. And then like your time, your response time was impeccable. Like the way you was like, hold on, give me a second, boom, boom. And then you dropped it back out there, you know what I'm saying, with the edits corrected and everything.
Well, I mean, that's another thing what I was saying about how you don't do everything yourself. I mean, you need creativity from other people and input. And I'm not once upon a time in my life I was offended by things, very offended, no longer. Like, you know what I'm saying? I want input. I want like feedback because we're trying to get better in everything we're doing. So it's all good. And as far as the response time, I mean, a lot of times niggas be like, yo, do this to the beat or something like that. And I mean, it's so easy for me to do because I'm literally doing 99% everything on the phone.
Right.
So, you know, I'm literally, I could be there chilling at the crib, smoking, editing videos right then, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, you know, even the content you see, a lot of the content that you see me putting out, I be slow rolling it. I literally could just drop it, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, a lot of that's, like I said, coming from the phone. When if niggas saying like, yo, change this part of the video, I literally shot the video and edited the whole video on my phone, so I ain't gotta be like, okay, wait till I get to the crib to put this on the hard drive. I literally can just chop it up right then and, you know what I'm saying, retouch it up, you know.
Most definitely. So I know you running around working, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate you taking a moment, you know what I'm saying, to step onto the grind Infotainment. And I ain't gonna hold you up. I'm looking forward to seeing you perform.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And again, like, keep doing what you're doing. You know, I'm backing you up. You know, wish you much more success than you're already building on your own. It's just like, you know, keep staying true to it like you've been.
I appreciate that, man. And it's the same with me to you, was what you're doing with the infotainment, the podcast, and what you're doing with the rap battles, man. I love it, man. I'm 100% with it, man. I love it.
That. I definitely appreciate that. Big Cass, Should Diddy, the Grind Infotainment. Like, what more can you ask for? Like, it's the bosses networking and making shit happen. So